Hello friends, this is Ayush. This video is in continuation of the previous video for the solution set of quant section of NCHMC 2020 paper. In the first video, we discussed question number 1 to 10. This is the second part of the solution set where we will be discussing question number 11 to 20. So let's begin with it. It's question number 11th on the screen. The question is, the ratio of two numbers is 5:6. When the ratio of the numbers is 5:6, can we assume the numbers to be 5x and 6x? Right. So we are assuming the two numbers to be 5x and 6x. Their LCM will be 5 into 6 into x, that is 30x. And their HCF will be 5x and 6x ka HCF will be x. Right. Now this LCM is given to us as 480. So if we are calculating x, that will be 480 upon 30. इसको अपन divide करते हैं, 0 से 0 cancel करते हैं. This will be x equal to 16. When we are supposed to calculate HCF equal to x equal to 16, which will be the correct answer. So for question number 11, the correct answer is option C, that is 16 is the correct answer. Let's go ahead to the next question. Question number 12 is on the screen. So let's read it out. The difference between the ages of two person is 10 years. दो अलग अलग individuals are there. दोनों person की age का जो gap है, that is 10 years given to us. 15 years ago, the elder one was twice the younger one. Find the present age of the elder one. Okay, fine. देखो एक छोटा सा concept अपन सोचते हैं कि अगर दो persons की age का gap 10 years आज है, तो आज से 4 साल पहले भी 10 years होगा, 5 साल पहले भी 10 years होगा, even 10 years पहले भी 10 years ही होगा, 15 years पहले भी 10 years ही होगा. So दो लोगों के बीच का जो age gap है वो हमेशा same रहता है. So applying the same concept, अगर 15 years ago की बात करूं, elder one की मैं age younger की age में ले लेता हूं x, तो elder उससे डबल एज का था, मतलब 2x का था, राइट. सो अगर 15 years ago ये कॉन्सेप्ट था, तो अभी प्रेजेंट एज पे आते हैं. प्रेजेंट में ये जो यंगर था ये x प्लस 15 का हो चुका होगा, और ये जो एल्डर था ये 2x प्लस 15 का हो चुका होगा. इनका जो डिफरेंस दे रखा है, दैट इज 2x प्लस 15 माइनस x प्लस 15 is given to us as 10 years. ठीक है. So on solving, this is 10 years. On solving, we'll have minus 15 से plus 15 cancel out हो जाएगा, 2x minus x will be x. x equal to 10 years. आपने से पूछा क्या है? They have asked the present age of the elder one. Elder one का present age था 2x plus 15. इसमें x को 10 put किया, तो 2 into 10 is 20 plus 15, which is equals to 35 years. So the age of the elder person presently is 35 years, which is option D. So the correct answer for question number 12 is option D, 35 years. Let's go ahead for the next question. Question number 13 is on the screen. What is given to us is the HCF of 2923 and 3239. Okay students, it's an important question जिसका बहुत easy सा solution होता है. देखिए इतना बड़ा number देख के generally what we do is we start prime factorizing the two numbers. लेकिन इसका एक डायरेक्ट शॉर्ट ट्रिक भी होता है, वो शॉर्ट ट्रिक मैं बताता हूँ. दो नंबर्स जो आपको दे रखा है वो है 3239 एंड 2923. अगर आपको इनका HCF कैलकुलेट करना है तो आप क्या कीजिए, इनका डिफरेंस कैलकुलेट कर लीजिए. So when you will be calculating difference, this will be 6, this will be 1 and this will be 3. So the difference is 316. जब आप 316 को प्राइम फैक्टराइज करेंगे तो आपको 2923 और 3239 का HCF मिल जाएगा. So let's prime factorize 3136. So 316 को अपन लिख सकते हैं 2 into 2, 4 into 79. Right? So from here it is clearly visible that the HCF of the two numbers will be 79, which is the correct answer. Right? Let's go ahead for the next question. Question number 14. इधर दे रखा है if 1 star equals to 4 circles. Okay. So there is a relation given to us. 1 star equal to 4 circles. Okay. मैं इसको दूसरे वे में रिप्रेजेंट कर देता हूँ. मैं लिख देता हूँ इसको 1 स्टार को S इक्वल टू 4 सर्किल को C, एंड ऑल्सो 3 सर्किल इक्वल टू 4 डायमंड्स. 3 सर्किल इक्वल टू 4 डायमंड्स. अब जस्ट टू मेक द रिलेशन इजियर, व्हाट वी कैन डू इज, अपने को स्टार और डायमंड में जब रिलेशन फाइंड करना है, अपन एक काम करते हैं, ये फर्स्ट वाली इक्वेशन को इंटू 3 कर देते हैं जिससे 12 सर्कल्स का वैल्यू आ जाए, और इसको इंटू 4 कर देते हैं जिससे 12 सर्कल्स का वैल्यू आ जाए। दोनों साइड से वी कैलकुलेट द वैल्यू ऑफ 12 सर्कल्स एंड वी इक्वेट देम, वी गेट द आंसर। तो यहाँ पे देखते हैं, यहाँ पे आ जाएगा आपका 3 स्टार इक्वल टू 12 सर्कल्स, यहाँ पे आ जाएगा 12 circles equal to 16 diamonds. So on comparing, we'll get 3 star equal to 16 diamond. अपने से क्या पूछा है? What is the ratio of star to diamond? तो अगर अपन star to diamond का ratio इधर से calculate करें, that should be 16 upon 3. So that should be the correct answer. Since there is an error in this question because आपको जो answer दे रखा है वो 3:16 है, which is a typing error. यहाँ पे 16:3 होना चाहिए था, and it should have been the correct answer. So considering the change for question number 14, the correct answer should be option B, that is 16:3. Let's go ahead for the next question. Question number 15 is on the screen. Let's try to solve it. A man bought number of oranges half at 3 rupees per piece, right? And other half at 2 rupees per piece. मतलब आपने जो total oranges purchase किया उसमें से आधा ऑरेंजेस आपने परचेज किया ₹3 पर पीस के हिसाब से, एंड रिमेनिंग आधा आपने परचेज किया ₹2 पर पीस के हिसाब से। एट व्हाट प्राइस पर डजन शुड ही सेल देम टू मेक अ प्रॉफिट ऑफ 20%? ठीक है, सो अगर अपने को डजन का प्राइस निकालता है तो अपने को अपन ये अज्यूम कर लेते हैं अपन ने टोटल 12 पीसेस परचेज किए। 12 पीसेस में से जो 6 पीसेस थे वो अपन ने परचेज किए थे ₹3 पर पीस के हिसाब से, जिनका कॉस्ट हो गया 18। रिमेनिंग जो 6 पीसेस परचेज किए थे वो अपन ने परचेज किए थे ₹2 पर पीस के हिसाब से, जिनका कॉस्ट हो गया 12। ऑन एडिंग अपने पास टोटल 30 कॉस्ट आया। सो सीपी ऑफ 1 डजन इक्वल टू ₹30 आ गया। प्रॉफिट दैट वी वांट टू अर्न इज 20%, सो एसपी ऑफ 1 डजन विल बी इक्वल्स टू, profit is 20% of 30 rupees, which is 6 rupees. So we are purchasing it for 30 rupees and we want to earn a profit of 6 rupees. A selling price of 1 dozen should be equals to 30 plus 6, that is 36 rupees, which is the correct answer. So for question number 15, the correct answer is option D, rupees 36 per dozen should be the selling price of a dozen if we want to earn a profit of 20%. Let's go ahead for the next question. Question number 16 is on the screen. The sum of 4 consecutive even numbers ABCD is 180. If ABCD are 4 consecutive numbers, can I assume them to be A plus 2, A plus 4, and A plus 6, right? So when all the 4 numbers are added, we'll have 4A plus, this will be 12 equals to 180. इधर से अगर अपन A का वैल्यू कैलकुलेट करें, we'll have 4A equals to 168, 180 minus 12 हो गया, and A equal to 42, right? So we have got the value of A as 42. Next, what we are asked upon is what is the sum of the set of next 4 consecutive even numbers. A plus 6 के बाद के next 4 consecutive numbers लगना है, A plus 8, A plus 10, A plus 12, and A plus 14 will be the next 4 consecutive numbers of the set, right? So if we'll add them, what we'll have is 4A plus 44. Putting the value of A equal to 42, we'll have 4 into 42 plus 44, which will be 168 plus 44, which will be equals to 212, which is the correct answer. So for question number 16, the correct answer is option B, that is 212. Let's go ahead to the next question. Question number 17 is on the screen. A very easy question. क्या दे रखा है? The angles of a triangle are in the ratio 1:3:3. मतलब एक एंगल x है तो एक एंगल 2x होगा और एक एंगल 3x होगा। तीनों का सम कितना होता है? The sum of three angles of a triangle equals to 180 degree. So 6x equals to 180 degree, or we'll get the value of x equal to 30 degree. Out of the three angles that we had, 1x, 2x, and 3x, the largest was 3x. So now this 3x will be equals to 3 into 30, which is equals to 90 degree, which is the correct answer for question number 17. So for question number 17, the correct answer is option C, 90 degree. Let's go ahead to the next question. This question number 18 is on the screen. the average marks of a student in 7 subjects is 75. So when we are talking about 7 subjects, average hota hai sum upon number of observations. Average was 75 when the sum of 7 subjects wasn't known, but yes, number of subjects was 7. इधर से अगर मैं sum of 7 subjects का total calculate करता हूँ, that will be 75 into 7, which will be equals to 525. इसके बाद his marks in 6 subjects excluding science, तो अगर मैं science को हटा दूं तो उसका average 72 आ जाता है. 72 equals to 6 subjects का sum S6 upon 6. तो इधर से मैं S6 निकालूं, so that will be equals to 72 into 6, which will be equals to 432. अब in case if I am being asked upon the marks scored in science, what I'll do is science का marks will be equals to S7, that is सातों subject का total minus 6 subject का total, that will be 525 minus 432, which will give us the answer as 93. Right. So the correct answer for question number 18 is 93 marks. He scored 93 marks in science subject. Option A is the correct answer. Let's go ahead to the next question. Question number 19th is on the screen. Let's try to solve this. A father is 9 times as old as his son. So for this question, let us assume the age of son is x. So father का age हो जाएगा. That will be equals to 9x. And the mother is 8 times as old as his son. So mother का जो age हो जाएगा, that will be equals to 8x. The age of sum of fathers and mothers age. Father plus mother age करेंगे तो 9x plus 8x, which is equals to 17x is 51. On solving x equals to 51 upon 17, which is equals to 3. What is the age of the son? The age of the son is x, which is 3 years. So for question number 19, the correct answer is 3 years. Option C. Option C, 3 years is the correct answer. Let's go for the next question. Question number 20th is on the screen. The ratio between the present ages of Simran and Smriti is 3:7. Right? So present की बात करते हैं. This is present. Present में अपन सिमरन की एज को ले लेते हैं 3x because the ratio is 3:7, और स्मृति की एज को ले लेते हैं 7x. Right? After 4 years, if we are talking about after 4 years, स्मृति's age will be 39. स्मृति की एज अगर 4 years hence देखा जाए तो that will be 7x plus 4, which is equals to 39. This will give us 7x equal to 39 minus 4 equals to 35, and x equals to 35 upon 7 equals to 5. ठीक है. What they have asked is Simran's age 11 years ago. So अगर सिमरन की present age calculate करें, so सिमरन का present age is 3x, which is equals to 3 into 5, 15 years. अगर सिमरन का present age 15 years हो गया, then सिमरन का age 4 years ago will be, सिमरन के लिए it will be 15 minus 4, that will be 11 years. So the correct answer for question number 20 is option B, 11 years, which is the correct answer. So with this, we are done with question number 11 to 20 of the quant section of NCHM CT 2020 examination. I hope all the 10 questions discussed in this video are clear to you. We'll be having one more video coming up in the series for discussing the question number 21 to 30 for the same examination. If you have any doubts or queries, you can post the same on our Facebook page. Thank you for watching the video.